Previously on White Collar.
The Moscone Codex.
This is no ordinary book.
Ew.
Hello, Rebecca.
You two know each other?
I swear, I had my key card when I left work.
Figure out what's hidden in those pages and get to it first.
I'm the reason the thief got in. My hope was that the owner would let us study and look at the codex, and now it's gone.
David Siegel. Cause of death was a gunshot wound to the sternum. And we are no closer to figuring out who did this and why.
Dr. Summers, I need your help.
Just because a person starts doing good things doesn't mean he wants to stop doing bad things.
I've been serving too many masters. I'm through being everyone's puppet.
What strings exactly do you plan on cutting?
All of them.
Yepocha. Even the chip in the cover works. How'd you pull that off?
I don't make them. I just sell them.
You son of a bitch.
Freeze! Hands in the air! FBI, don't move! It's all yours.
What? Don't want me. You know that. I gave you specific instructions.
Sit down, make the deal, get arrested. 3 out of 3 not good enough
I don't remember mentioning anything about follow-up questions or interrogating the suspect before the arrest.
The suspect? What, the chip?
The chip.
I was gathering information.
For you or for us?
If I were up to something, you really think I'd do it when you had ears on me?
Exactly when you do it.
I have a feeling this is about more than passports.
It's about passports. It's also about the $2 million that went missing in the last case.
Dr. Summers might have some insight into its location.
Dr. Summers had a tendency to take bad guys who want to be good and turn them into worse guys. What exactly happened during your therapy session?
She encouraged me to be the man I really am. I think Lucy told Charlie Brown that and only charged him 5 cents.
What kind of man might that be exactly?
We were going to discuss that at our next session. Now I have to wait 20 years. I think these belong to Jones. Hey, where'd you get all these?
Confiscated in various busts around the city, most in the last few weeks.
It's first rate and identical. These were all made by the same person.
You're sure about that?
Yeah, the eagle's eye. There's a tiny dot in the center of this one and in the one I bought from Ivan. That dot is as good as a fingerprint.
So we're looking at a fairly large forgery operation. You think Ivan's the artist?
No, he says he only sells them, and I believe him. Anyone this good would take credit.
Think this has something to do with the uptick of crime in Little Odessa?
I don't believe in coincidences. Ivan's parking tickets, 10 so far this year, and they're all in the exact same spot. I want traffic surveillance video for the past 6 months on that address.
Already on it.
Really?
Really?
Same spot, day after day. Right in front of the hydrant.
Well, there's plenty of metered parking down the street. Why risk another ticket?
Doris Day parking.
I'm sorry, Doris Day what?
Spot right in front. The kind of parking Doris Day miraculously finds in all her movies.
Never knew you were a fan.
Oh, I love them. Place looks abandoned.
Yeah, not a bad spot for a passport forgery operation.
Let's get a warrant and check it out.
The history of cryptography? Oddly cryptic. Any luck finding out what type of code this is?
I've ruled out transposition and Caesar shifts. Oh, and Sudoku and Ken.
Well, in a happy accident, you may have proven the Riemann hypothesis.
The only thing I've proven is that we need help. I've studied every pattern, every symbol. I can only conclude that it is of alien origin.
I think you're right.
Aha. Finally, you've come around.
I think you're right. We need help.
Oh. Well, I do know a monk in Berlin who dabbles in quantum mechanics.
You think Hagen's using monks?
I think Hagen is using you. And me. The only chance we have of getting a leg up on him is by deciphering the codex first. Until then,
It's ticking clocks and phone calls. All right, I gotta go. Peter and I are headed to Little Odessa.
I do the talking. We're just here on a routine visit, nothing more.
Doesn't look abandoned.
It looks like someone brought it back to life. Wow. Anytime I see ice like this, I'm 10 again.
First Doris Day, now figure skating. It's nice to see her softer side.
Who are you? What do you want?
I have a few questions for the owner of this
Put
building.
that away, or you will get all of us killed.
Hey! This is private facility. You're trespassing.
Сереж, я думаю, они просто заблудились.
Так я не могу.
We just have a few questions.
Questions for Katya. The talk of little Odessa. Neil McCauley, sports agent. I represent some of the world's top athletes. This is Peter Nevins, figure skating coach to the stars.
Peter Nevins, coach. Never heard of you.
Really? You ever heard of Terry Lipinski or Michelle Kwan? They would be ushers to the ice capades if it weren't for this man.
No, oh yes, he's just, I simply help them harness their own natural talents.
Sorry to be wasting your time. Katya has no interest in competing.
Сереж, пожалуйста. Мне нужен новый тренер, я хочу...
Thank you for your interest. Now, if you'll excuse us.
It's not a problem. We got another 20 girls to see by the end of the week, so...
27.
Is it 27 now?
27.
Listen, you're talented. Very talented. Don't give up on your dream. Sorry we wasted your time, and ours.
Wait. This is not the right time. Don't choose another girl yet. Here.
We'll be in touch.
Figure skating coach?
You've been skating since you were a junior G-man.
But that was hockey. We're talking body checks, not twirls.
Come on, it's a good cover.
I don't need a cover. I could go in there with a tack team and turn that place upside down.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to scare off the guys we're really after. Just admit it. Best way into this case is on skates. You got a ticket.
Come on, this is for your bio, not a mugshot.
Oh, you're killing me. I don't have time for this. I've got ASAP work. I can't play dress up.
Just smile.
Rebecca? From the Gershon Museum.
Neil, from the FBI.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm, terrible. Museum world, it's really small. I can't get another job.
Sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do to help?
You? No. You've done enough.
Whoa.
I've been thinking about that day that I lost my key card, and you're the last person that I remember having it with.
Well, you don't think I stole it, do you? Why would I steal your key
Nothing
card?
about that day makes sense. I'm just here to get some answers, and I was hoping to get a letter from Agent Burke stating my complete innocence. There he is.
Yeah, that's a really bad idea. He is swamped on a new case right now and just not in the giving mood. Anyway, he wasn't even in charge of the Gershon investigation.
Who was?
That would be Agent Kreutzner. Art crimes. He's not at these offices.
So where do I find this Agent
Kreutzner?
Greutzner?
He is in the field today, but I could set something up for tomorrow.
All right.
All right?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Let me get you my number. You can text me the address.
We're the FBI. We have your number. I'll get you that letter. What's the story?
Sergei Turgenev, our smooth-talking friend from the ice rink. Got that from a friend at FAPSI. That's Russian intelligence.
Yeah, this is the crime and punishment of ram sheets.
Hey, and this guy?
It's worse.
That's Sergei's cousin Nikolai. Wanted for murder in Russia. Money laundering, drug trafficking, arms trafficking, human trafficking.
Basically any kind of trafficking.
Yeah.
Nobody knew he was in the country until now.
We don't give visas to criminals, so either he snuck in on a tuna boat.
Or he flew here first class using one of Sergei's passports.
Question is, if Sergei can bring Nikolai in here without us knowing, who else is he planning to import?
If I had known about this, you could be playing hockey with Sergei instead of learning the difference between a Lutz and a Salchow.
All right, don't you worry about me. You just focus on becoming a top sports agent.
Conman taking 10%? I think I can handle it.
Okay, let me get this straight. You need to become an expert figure skating coach in a day?
No, I just need to look the part and learn enough to pass muster. So, what can you tell me?
Me?
Yeah.
You want me to coach you to become a coach?
Yeah, honey, you have watched enough figure skating to do color commentary on the next world championship.
Yeah, that's what we call an armchair expert. Honey, that is a world away from actually doing it. Do you remember? First time I was on the ice, it was our second date.
Oh, how could I forget?
You were supposed to teach me.
Well, how could I? You were sprawled out on the ice like Bambi. And looking just as adorable.
Good save. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start with the basics. Then we're going to move to Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan, hopefully by midnight.
Yeah, and then one day I will finally teach you how to skate.
Oh, no, you're going to teach me how to skate as soon as this case is over.
How do I look?
Like an FBI accountant.
Agent Kreutzner's conservative attire is just an attempt to disguise his subversive and bohemian proclivities.
Don't overplay this, Maz. It is not dinner theater.
You just need to answer a few simple questions.
I'm a master improviser. I will be the perfect exigent supervisor.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's not the first time the suit's gotten under my skin.
I just heard from the exigent supervisor. It looks like Sergei wants to meet at a vodka bar tomorrow, and that's a problem. I need to be in Little Odessa at the same time I promised Rebecca a meeting with you.
You say problem, I say opportunity. You'll be off leash. You can slip away, and Big Brother will be none the wiser.
True. Do we have an office yet?
Yeah, and it's not far. Dr. Gravich, my former chiropractor, and hero to ambulance chasers everywhere, takes his entire staff out to lunch from 1 until 2 every day.
A chiropractor's office.
With some posters and sundry accoutrements, it'll look the part.
And to keep her from asking too many questions, we can show her the codex.
She is a Moscone expert.
That's why she started working at the museum.
Until you got her fired.
Maybe she'll forgive us if we give her a little peek at our chapter.
So you can reward her for your misdeed by having her reward us with her information.
Hello?
Oh, here comes one of our accoutrements now. Say hello to the Art Crimes Division's comely receptionist.
FBI, may I help you?
All right.
Jones and the TAC team are in a van a few blocks away. Getting closer, I think it'd be too risky.
Yeah, no riskier than you after half a bottle of vodka. Which is why I made these.
No tricks. I can handle myself.
Really? When was the last time you did a shot?
It was Hughes's retirement party. We did 3 of them.
3?
Yeah.
Well, in Russia, it's customary to drink until the bottle is empty. Okay, this will keep us sober without insulting Sergei.
I don't need your trick glasses.
No problem, but probably shouldn't walk in there with this. Thank you.
Isn't here.
El coffee, you bastard!
I dated his sister, the ballerina.
Why does your love life always end up affecting me? Get him out of here before he blows our cover, and wait for me right outside.
Dimitri! So good to see you.
Never call my sister. I should kill you.
Okay, take it easy now, all right? You and I both know I was one of many.
What do you mean, one of many? My sister is a saint. How's that?
It was perfect. It could not have been better. No, it wasn't. It was great. You're going to nail that Fiddler on the Roof audition. Break legs, kid. Hey, I ditched the anklet and Peter. I'm on my way.
Where is your fast-talking friend?
Oh, something urgent came up. You know, agents. Always putting out fires.
I'll bring us caviar, shashlik, and plate of pickled mushrooms. So, Peter Nevins.
Yeah.
Figure skating coach to the stars. Nikolai. There's just one little problem.
What's that?
You don't seem to exist. How can you be famous if you don't exist?
That's true. Peter Nevins doesn't exist, but Peter Nevins, Nevins, he does. It's an understandable mistake. If I were put in front of a Cyrillic alphabet keyboard, I wouldn't be able to get past Nastrovi.
Zdravia.
You'd think art crimes would call for a more aesthetically pleasing setup, but we take a back seat to Wall Street.
Good afternoon, Agent Caffrey.
This is June. Our office couldn't function without her.
He's not exaggerating.
Ms. Lowe, Agent Kreutzner, we've been expecting you.
I filled Agent Kreutzner in on our talk.
I'm sorry for any problems the Bureau may have caused. I have the letter you requested, along with my card, in case any potential employers need to call to verify.
Thank you. But I'm still looking for closure. I have some questions. Could we, speak privately?
Actually, there's something we'd like to talk to you about.
You're married, yes?
Yeah. Happily.
That's good. Because Katya is a woman many men desire. She once had a coach who was single. They would spend hours practicing, often late into the night. Not very late. He no longer skates so well.
Well, you should see what my wife does to me when I miss dinner.
That's good.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
But the Codex has been hidden away its entire existence. The owner strictly forbade anyone from opening it. How did you get a copy?
That's classified. I'm afraid you're on a need-to-know basis. As in, we need to know what you know, and not the other way around.
If you're willing, the FBI would like your assistance deciphering its meaning. It could help us solve a very serious case.
There is one small matter that you need to be made aware of.
There's a dangerous criminal who wants the information in the codex, and we need to figure out why.
And time is of the essence.
You know what? You drink like a Russian.
Thank you.
Almost. You start tomorrow.
Tomorrow's good.
Good. Good. Now let me give you some advice. Stay on the ice and out of my business.
Understood.
So a dangerous criminal is interested in the Mosconi Codex.
We just wouldn't want to put you in harm's way unless you knew what you were getting into.
The FBI will protect
I
you.
know I might just seem like another bookworm to you guys, but I can hold my own. Okay, just need time to think about it.
You have my card. Call with your decision. Just make it soon. Every minute counts.
I'll go down with you.
Thank you.
You? Hey, how'd it go?
I told you to wait right outside.
Yeah, I figured you could use some coffee after all that vodka. I found a great little place down the street. Amazing two-leg gingerbread. Are you inebriated?
No, I'm not inebriated. Here, get the car. You're driving.
You know how alcohol tends to amplify certain personality
Get
traits?
the car, Neil.
I'm on it.
Good work on that Peter Nevins file.
It's a good thing they didn't check 5 minutes earlier. We were still uploading.
Neil took off, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. I wanted to follow, but I didn't want to leave you in there with Sergey.
Find out where he went.
Will do.
Morning. Time for breakfast?
I'm running late. I've got a stack of ASAC files the size of an oddly shaped child.
You know, when we talked about this job, I was actually thinking, wow, predictable schedule, reasonable hours. Now it's back to late nights and early mornings and vodka rooms. To say nothing about the figure skaters and short skirts.
Well, she's not my type. I'm more into the Bambi kind of thing.
The uncoordinated limbs sprawled.
Exactly. You okay?
Hun, every day you're in the field. Every day. I can't exhale until I hear you walk through that door at night. And I don't like that feeling.
Agent Siegel's murder was a random act of violence.
Could have happened to anybody.
Mm-hmm. But it's not going to happen to me. I promise. We good?
Can't wait to hear your notes on how to improve that.
I don't have to give notes. I only have to pretend to give notes.
Dealing at the good of the master has taught you well.
The master's chewing gum?
You're getting into character. I'm Neil McCauley. He chews gum when he's nervous.
I don't need a backstory.
I'm gonna go try to find Sergei's passport workshop.
Hey, make it quick. Sergei doesn't like anyone nosing around.
Save your coaching for the ice.
You ready, Coach?
Yeah. You can trust us. But you have to tell me everything about Sergei's business.
All I know is that he brings terrible people to Odessa. He wants to control it. Everyone is scared of him.
Then why are you with him?
In the beginning, he was a good man. I moved from Moscow to be with him. Now he treats me like possession. Last week, he thought I cheated on him. So he hit me. And the next day, like nothing happened, he asks me to marry him.
What did you say?
If I say yes, I'll be miserable forever. And if I say no, I'm dead. You're my coach. Advice?
Peter! Sergei, I didn't expect you here so early.
You think I could just let you coach the love of my life without a little observation? I'm curious to know what you think. So Katya's had trouble executing her salchow. In my opinion, the problem is her center of gravity when she lands on the inside edge.
Well, that would be a problem. The salchow always lands on the outside edge. All she needs is a slight adjustment. The extension of her free foot on the 3-spin tends to be a bit shallow.
Okay, work your magic.
Now listen, make sure that you keep that extension long. Think long. Go skate, trust yourself, all right?
Don't forget to keep an eye on this thing.
Not bad, but not perfect either. In competition, you gotta be flawless. We'll keep working on it.
Don't go easy on her. She needs to learn discipline. Pashly.
Sergey, got my hockey skates in the bag. Katya can take a break while I give you a few pointers.
That's why you Americans are losing your edge. All play and no work.
Oh, okay, I get it. You don't want a repeat of Miracle on Ice? The U.S. kicks Russia's ass again?
That's an open wound for many of my countrymen, Peter. Get my skates. See you on the ice.
Excellent.
Bingo. Jack, that is the same line that you sold Katerina in Brussels in '97, all right? Hey, my cell phone died, all right? Do you mind? Hey, pal, listen, I'm jet lagged, all right? So let's close this out or I'm gonna have to call your competition. Out. Now. Do you know what this is? It's a deal memo for Katya. Generous salary, bonuses and bumps, travel, food, lodging, wardrobe. Now get lost. Or you could explain to Sergei why Katya will be crying indoor sequins all night. Yeah, I'm back, sorry. Mm-hmm. Hold on, Jack. 2 minutes. I'll come back. He'll be gone. All right. Yeah, I'm still here. Just cleaning my ears out from all the manure you've been shoveling into them for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, it's nice showing you how it's done. 4 out of 5, Peter. I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Whoa! Keep your eye on the puck.
That's one.
Not too bad, but we're playing best of 3.
Let's make it best of 5.
Vanya!
Серега.
Vanya, как дела?
Хорошо. Слушай, взяли меня. Взяли и целый день держали. Целый день. Да что по понятиям живу.
Давай бахнем.
Давай бахнем.
The hell was that?
That one got away.
You know what? You're a crazy person. Well, I like that. I'll finish with you tomorrow. I have business to take care of. I guess I told you. I don't know.
Ivan made bail. Why wasn't I told about this?
The court dropped the ball. Someone didn't get the memo that we've got an open investigation.
By the way, Gretzky, did you mean for the puck to hit the wall, or were you trying to hit Sergei and miss?
You should come to the firing range.
Trust me, he never misses.
Thank you.
The name's on the printout, Neil Grad. Matt fugitives on a Russian intel watch list. Calls between the ice rink and Moscow shot up in the past week.
Looks like Sergei's bringing in new recruits.
They'll be untraceable the minute they get through customs with new identities.
Yes?
So if we don't crack Sergei's network soon, a bunch of ardent Russian criminals will go into the wind on U.S. soil.
Seems like enough of them already have. Come on. Ivan was pulled out of the East River this morning by NYPD.
I didn't trust him not to talk.
Russian intelligence agreed to extradite all of Sergei's men who were already in New York. With the clean passports, they're gonna be almost impossible to find.
Dealt with money laundering before, but Sergei's laundering people. So, how do we round up a bunch of fearless Russians who are scattered throughout the city?
Or they tip each other off.
It's gonna take a lot of manpower and a lot of preparation, and we're running out of time.
What if Sergei brings him to us?
I'm listening.
What's the one thing his guys can't resist?
An excuse to party.
So let's give him something to celebrate.
Okay.
Maybe provide Sergei with the answer he's been waiting for.
Gotcha.
Now, what kind of fiancé would he be if he didn't throw a party to celebrate the happiest day of his life?
That would not be a good one. That's excellent. We put them all together in one place at the same time, and we put an end to Sergei's grip on Little Odessa.
I'll do it.
All right, gotcha. I will make sure that nothing happens to you. But I need to know from you if you were really up for this.
I woke up at 5 every morning as a child. Walked to the gym in the snow 6 miles away. I practiced my toes blood and my skates. But I put on a smile every day. This is nothing. Sergei! Peter helped me see how stupid I have been. Seryozenka, I can't believe it has taken me so long. Yes. I will marry you.
So tonight to celebrate.
He has a lot of friends. They can't all be criminals.
Do some weeding at headquarters.
Peter, hey, come here. So glad you could make it. I was hoping to meet your lovely wife.
She sends her regrets. She came down with the flu.
Too bad. Maybe at the wedding.
Your cousin isn't sticking around for the celebration?
Life is a place of service. Do you read Tolstoy?
War and Peace, one of my favorites.
Enough talk, huh? Let's celebrate. Let's go!
Nikolai is leaving. Stall him. I want him to be here for our engagement
Don't
present.
miss your speech.
I'll make sure somebody remembers it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm Peter Nevins. None of you know me, but I am Katya's coach, and I just want to congratulate my new friend, Sergei, and his lovely, talented fiancée, Katya.
Hey, buddy! It's Neil McCauley. Look, the party's just getting started. Where's the fire, my man?
Hey, I feel like we got off to a bad start. How about you and me go back up there and have a shot at 3? What do you say?
So what I'm really trying to say is, it's good to put all these names to faces. So raise a glass. Oh, one other thing. You're all under arrest.
You're no sport agent. Yeah, you're not Sammy Jordash, really? Well, hey. Don't even think about it. Put it down right now. Put that knife down right now. I'm taking your weapon. You got 5 guns on you right now. Put it down.
You okay? You were right. Peter Nevins doesn't exist. By the looks of it, neither do any of these people.
Remember my face.
Get him out of here. So, off to Innsbruck.
Yes.
That should be an adventure, huh?
Oh, I hope so. Any last advice, Coach?
Watch your leading edge on the double axle and be sure to not lock your knees on the Bielman's fin.
Oh, you have no idea what any of that means, do you?
No. Commentator once said on my research DVDs, it sounded good.
Thank you.
Sure. Good luck.
I'll walk you out.
Thank you. Bye.
What'd you find?
Surveillance cameras a block from the locker room led us to a cabbie. He picked them up and brought them here.
Anything special about the place?
It's just your average office building. Counters, staircase, nothing out of the ordinary. Is there any reason he'd slip away to come here?
He always has a reason.
can pull the ripcord on your safety chute. Rebecca just called on the burner phone.
Really? What did she say?
Do I detect a lilt in your voice? Agent Greusner sees all. You like her.
What is this, 6th grade?
Personally, I don't see the attraction. She doesn't want to rob you or arrest you or charge you with insurance fraud.
Just tell me what she said.
She wants to meet. The rare book room. You know, there's nothing more enchanting than a beautiful woman cradling a classic opus in her soft, gentle hands.
Would you like to take the lead on this one?
No, you're the front man. I'm merely rhythm guitar.
Yeah, well, so was John Lennon.
Thank you for that. Hey, leave your heart off your sleeve.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just a routine call. We're checking all the offices in the area. Anything unusual occur here in the last couple days?
Not unless you consider a room full of herniated discs unusual.
Mind if I poke around?
Honey, you go ahead and poke. Hello, Dr. Kravitz' office. How can I help you? What seems to be a problem? How's Thursday? He's here from 10 a.m. till 5. Okay. Sure.
Mind if I read over your shoulder?
It's not exactly light and thin.
Oh, must go me.
Yeah, I figured we could start our research.
Does that mean you've come to a decision?
Yes, it does. I will help you with the codex. But I should tell you something first, just so you know.
Tell me.
I did time.
Really?
I was 19. It was a semester in Marrakesh, so I'm in the Menara Gardens, and there was this beautiful green tile.
What, the Sadian Pavilion?
Yes. So it had fallen off the roof, and I pocketed it, and I always meant to take it back, and then when I tried...
You got pinched.
It was the scariest night of my life.
I'm sorry, night. Singular.
Believe
One
me,
night in jail.
one night
Wow.
in a Moroccan prison is enough.
Look, we've worked with ex-cons before. Even seasoned, hardened criminals like yourself. Did you have a prison bitch? Sorry. And in the interest of full disclosure, our copy of the Codex is incomplete.
Oh. How much do you have?
A single chapter. It's chapter 13. Does that mean anything to you?
You know what? I'm done with games.
Games? What are you talking about? Did I say? What did I say?
Go ahead. Open it, chapter 13. No luck? Try this one. Moscone was incredibly superstitious. In all the books he ever produced, he never wrote a chapter 13.
That's it. You're getting your sea legs back.
Frozen sea legs. Is it really okay that we're doing this?
Well, technically, it's a crime scene, so don't touch anything.
All right, tell me how to turn again.
Uh-oh. All right, just put pressure on the outside blade and
Yes.
lean.
Oh, like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, wait.
I got it. Oh.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah, you always do.
Sound like a second date.
A little better.
In 2 weeks, when USA's White Hot and Satisfyingly Slick series returns.
Do you know her?
It's Jill, my ex.
It's something old
That is not what it looks like.
It better not be.
and something new.
Do you realize what you've just done?
Bad things are possible. And that corrupts you too.
White Collar, all new episode in 2 weeks at 9, only on USA.